Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to walk you through the top 5 Docker projects to build if you want to move from beginner to professional. Most engineers get this wrong. They spend hours reading documentation, but they never actually build anything that survives a real production restart. This one concept of containerization can save you hours of debugging dependency hell, and I'm going to save you all of that frustration by showing you the projects that actually matter. In this video, I will show you 5 distinct projects. These are not just tutorials. These are building blocks that represent the most common tasks you will perform as a DevOps engineer in 2026. Specifically, that includes building a static web server with Nginx, a Python Flask app backed by Redis, a containerized database migration utility, an automated Node.js build pipeline, and finally, a full multi-container microservice stack. If you need a refresher on how to get the runtime installed first, we already have a full course on this channel, which you will find in the description. So do not skip ahead. Watch all the way through to actually understand this properly. In this channel, we share practical IT tutorials every day. If you are interested in learning and want more content regularly, make sure to subscribe and join our WhatsApp channel using the link in the description. And please do hype the video. That really encourages me to upload more videos regularly. Now you might ask, why does this matter? Here is why. When you move code between environments, you often hit the classic "it works on my machine" problem. Docker fixes this by packaging your application with every single dependency it needs. It is the single most important skill for any modern engineer. For our first project, we are building a custom Nginx image. Notice we use the Alpine variant. That cuts our image size from over 100 megabytes down to just 20 megabytes. We copy our local index file into the standard Nginx directory. This is the foundation of every web-based microservice. When you run these commands, Docker creates the image and maps port 8080 on your host to port 80 inside the container. You can now visit your browser and see the site live. Perfect. Project 2 introduces Docker Compose. We connect a Python Flask application to a Redis container. Why use Compose? Because manual networking between containers is a nightmare. Compose handles that automatically by creating a bridge network. Project 3 is about database migrations. You create an image containing your migration tool like Flyway or Leakage. You run it as a job. If it succeeds, your application starts. If it fails, your infrastructure stays clean. This is how teams prevent data corruption during deployments. Project 4 covers multi-stage builds. Notice the builder alias. We install dependencies and build our assets in one stage. Then we can copy only the production files to a final, minimal image. This reduces your attack surface significantly because build tools like compilers are not in the final image. Project 5 is the grand finale, a multi-container stack. We have an API, a front-end, and a database. They all communicate over an internal network. This mimics a real enterprise deployment. Everything is isolated, yet everything is connected. Now, let us talk about mistakes. First, never run containers as root. Use a dedicated user. Second, never hardcode secrets. Use environment variables or secret management tools. Third, always order your Dockerfile instructions correctly. If you copy code before installing dependencies, you break the cache and double your build time. Specifically, that includes running containers as root user, storing secrets in Dockerfiles, and ignoring image layer caching. Let me give you a real-world scenario. An e-commerce platform was struggling. Their deployment pipeline was slow because they were rebuilding the entire environment for every tiny change. By moving to the multi-stage build approach we discussed in Project 4, they saved hours of developer time every single week. That is the power of a well-optimized Dockerfile. To recap, we covered 5 essential projects. We built a static web server with Nginx, a Flask app with Redis, a containerized database migration utility, a Node.js build pipeline, and finally, a multi-container microservice stack. If you master these 5, you have the practical skills that senior DevOps engineers use every single day to keep production running smoothly. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and join our WhatsApp channel for daily updates. If you want to see more real-world DevOps content, let me know in the comments. We will see you in the next video.